For riding a horse, you must you must wear safety kit. The first being that you must have a helmet at a minimum, and then you have a helmet and then a body protector. Because a horse is an animal, you might be riding it, it gets poked by something and it takes off with you and may make you fall. Just like you would have to wear a helmet when you're riding a bike, it's also important that you you wear a helmet when you're riding a horse. Then the next thing is that if you're not a good rider, you need to have someone who's teaching you, who's holding the horse for you until you get to be comfortable as a rider. Yeah. They are lovely animals. They have no spirit of attack. They're just lovely. They're loving. But just like a human being, if someone punches you, the instinct is. So it's kind of, they would bite you maybe because you have gone, you have kind of approached them in the wrong way. Like kick you because you approach them in the wrong way. Let's say you approach it from the back. It doesn't know your intention. So it will just react, just like a dog would react if you surprised it. Yeah, so, and also it also depends on training. When a horse is totally wild, not being trained, then you would expect it to be aggressive because it's been in the wild. But when a horse has been trained, most of them won't kick you, they won't bite you. They actually want you to love them, you know. But if you approach it in the wrong way, then it will react because you're surprising it. Yeah. So most of the time it's really as an act of self-defense, not because it wants to attack you. It feeds on hay constantly, so you actually have to keep giving it hay all the time. And then it also feeds on unga, you know, animal feed, like the bagged animal feed. And like for our horses, we feed them thrice a day. There are those that we feed twice, and there are those that we feed 3 times, depending on the usage and depending on their size. The big ones, we feed them 3 times a day. And they also eat, other than the bagged food, they also eat berry, boiled berry. Yeah, just to give them moisture. Yeah, muscles. Yeah, and salt. You also have to keep giving them salt. Yeah. A horse's most important component is the feet. And so you start riding a horse when it's 2 years. That is when the tendons are properly developed for you to be able to be on it. Then you can ride a horse for as long. In fact, we have one of the horses at the other arena at Gong Race Course, which is 25 years, and is still being ridden. So over time, because of use and because of maybe old age, some will die along the way. The legs maybe get spoiled, and once um, a horse gets its feet damaged, you have to kill it because it's no longer of any use. You can't use it anymore. So, but for as long as the legs are okay, then a horse can live for a long time. Yeah. How you take good care of a horse is that you have to feed it well. You have to give it, the hay, good hay. You have to give it salt, as I said. Sometimes you have to give it vitamins. There's also grooming. There's also shoeing. Because as I've kept on saying, its feet are the most important. So you have to keep shoeing it. Once the shoes are kind of worn off, you have to kind of keep shoeing. And like here, we shoe every 3 weeks. Yeah. So long as a child is walking, we have children as young as 1.5 years. And we have had a client of 95 years old, but unfortunately she passed on. But we had a client 95 years. So you can ride, for as long. Yeah.